Alright guys, welcome back to another video today. We're at Wild, but today's video we're not actually going to record riding Wild because I've wanted to do a video for a while about my bike. So today we're going to be doing a bike review on the Norco Sight A2. Let's get into it.
Yo!
Alright guys, so this is my 2021 Norco Sight A2. In the video I'll say it's an 8-month review, but it's because I bought this in 2022, so last year. Norco didn't come out with the 2022 model, so this is their 2021/2022 model. I love this bike. If you do want to buy a Sight, I would recommend going for last year's model because at 99 they have mad deals going on with mad sales for all the old ones, including the carbon ones. So if you want a Sight, go check out 99 or other places. They're all going for like really cheap. But I got this in the alloy version in the red silver. They didn't have the pink one, but honestly I don't want pink. I was eyeing this bike out for ages. And on that note, let's talk about the components. So this bike comes with a Fox Rhythm Grip 1 damper, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's how it is, but I love this fork. It comes in 160mm travel at front, so it's got that enduro under it with a bit of trail, so it's a mix between, it's good between both worlds. A Fox Float X2 rear shock. That's Fox's top end air shock. I really love this shock, and for the price of this bike, it is a really nice shock to have in the bike. I can't say it's really good compared to all the other shock, like any other shock, because this is my first Julie. And to have Fox's X2 shock on here, their float, I'm so happy with it. Again, I got this at a bit of a discount too. I'm not going to say how much, but it's a mad steal for what I paid for it. Now I'm pedaling on a Shimano SLX drivetrain. It's a pretty good drivetrain. I don't mind it. My only complaint about it though is after a few rides, the shifting is a bit off. Like not a bit, but it's actually quite off once you get to the high gears. It's not a bent hanger, because I've replaced the hanger when it was bent once, and I've gone to bike shops and it's not even bent. I know drivetrains, I've noticed that as soon as they get knocked a little bit, their shifting comes out of whack, and it's very hard to try and get it perfect again. I would be keen to try SRAM GX, because I've never tried SRAM, but it looks really good. I've heard good stuff about it. Brakes on this bike, it originally came with Shimano MT520s, but I have a mix, so Shimano SLX leather MT520 caliper. My dropper post is a Trans X dropper. It comes in 200mm, but it's also adjustable, so I've adjusted it to I think 185mm, which is pretty good. I can have it slammed down, which is also good. Bar and stem, I have an E13 stem at 40mm, and I have 800mm wide bars with a 30mm rise. It's just under Norco handlebars, so no other brand. I'm pretty sure the dropper lever is also under Norco. I'm not too sure on that, so don't take my word on it. So my wheels and tires. Norco with their wheels always like to mash up components. So what I mean by that is one stand flow rims, which I think with a 30mm width inner width, and that's paired with a Shimano SLX front and rear hub. Now I have heard from a few people that the rear SLX hubs are blowing up a bit, or they're not engaging properly. so I might have to change eventually. But Maxxis Assegai with a Max Terra in 2.5 and a Maxxis Dissector Max Terra 2.5, both EXO plus casing. And parts I've changed. I've changed the grips on this straight away. It comes with SDG grips, like just the combo with the SDG saddle. I changed to Ergons. I think they're the GVO or whatever it is. Ones, they're in a thicker grip. So, and if you're wondering how I got the red with the oil slick, if you wanted to do that, you have to buy 2 grips. So you have to buy the black with the oil slick, and then buy whatever color you wanted. I was originally on the black grips, but another really good upgrade that I found was good for me is I've upgraded to Shimano XT rotors. I have a 203mm in the front and a 180 in the rear, which is good for trail riding, and it's good enough for enduro. I have 2 races coming up this year, Stromlo and in Orange, so stay tuned for those. And with that, let's get into Geo. This bike comes with a 64-degree head angle, good for trail riding, good for enduro. Seat tube angle is 77.7 degrees. With Norco, every size they change the degree of the seat tube angle, so it feels the exact same on every single size. The reach on the size large is a 485mm chainstay. The chainstay is a 440mm in length, and with Norcos, each size the chainstay grows, like I said before. It keeps it pretty consistent with the feeling throughout every single size. And if you're wondering what the wheelbase is, it comes in 1262mm. And any other Geo that you're trying to find, just like I said before, hop on their website and they'll have all the Geo there for you. So now onto the actual review. So my bike is in a size large 29er, and it comes with 160mm front travel, 150 rear travel. I love this bike for trail riding. I love it going down rock, tech, jumping. This bike is very capable in the air. It's very light, so it's easy to throw around. Would I recommend this as your first bike though? Yes and no. So this was my first dual suspension, as I said. If you're looking to get your first dual suspension and you want to get a Norco, look into getting the A3, so that's the lowest alloy version. It comes with great components to get you started off with, but suspension wise it's a lot easier to tune. For me, I found it hard, especially with the X2 float, or the float X2 shock, because I didn't really know how a dual suspension should be feeling, so it was hard to get the feeling that I wanted out of that shock, especially since it's their higher end shock. So, like I said before, this bike feels great on tech, but in order for it to feel great, if you're riding really slow, it feels very sluggish and hard to move around. As soon as you start picking up speed, I've let a few mates ride it too and they all feel the same. This is when the bike really comes alive. It's easy to throw around, it just glides through everything, it feels so smooth. But that's only when you add speed to it. Like, I've done a few rock gardens, especially like the one at Wild. If you're going really slow on it, it feels so sluggish, it feels harsh. As soon as you pick up speed on this bike, it comes alive. Anything else that you guys want to know about the bike, just leave it in the comments. I'll answer it for you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for the next one.